Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another cosmetic showcase for Jurassic World Evolution. And today we are looking at the Brachiosaurus, and this is a fan favorite. This is one of the most known dinosaurs in the world, and it's the one that made us cry, like the first time seeing it and the last time we've seen it officially in a movie so far. So, yeah, the Brachiosaurus, guys, number 10. We are already 10 dinosaurs in for the showcase series. I have been struggling to get on schedule for this because I wanted to move on because there's so many dinosaurs, so many skins, you know. But, yeah, I'm also working on the park and also working on learning how to make parks in the prehistoric kingdom. So that is kind of like how my schedule is between my own work and daily life. So, yeah, we're now going to do number 10 and then probably squeeze me. Then we will see something else in the future. So we're going to check out this beautiful dinosaur. And I have to say that Brachiosaurus still is an amazing, just a cool looking dinosaur in this game. It looks really cool. Just we having the slow walk pace of the Brachio over here. That's the animation we are using. Go check out the other animations if you want to. It takes a little bit too much time to just show them off every time, but basically they're cool, look nice. And once again, to let you guys know what color scheme I'm using, the color grading is Jurassic World neutral like always. This is at this point for the dinosaurs my favorite color grading to be using, and I also have made a couple of screenshots of my park in different color gradings to just see what is the best one for the park as a whole. You know, the dinosaurs are way better in neutral in my opinion. And we start with the Yukon River and Arana pattern, and this is the Jurassic World version of Brachiosaurus. And specifically for Jurassic World Evolution 2, that is. And it is the one that is being used as the standard, the base version, and the combination you can use if you do not change any of the genomes. And it has this blue-grayish color that is also, I think, in most other media, the color for the Jurassic World version, that is. And I think it was also the one for the first game, not sure about that. Rana is the pattern, there's a little bit of a brown pattern on the neck, as you can see. I cannot zoom in, which is still a shame that we cannot just lower the zoom. I hope they will do that one day, just gives a little bit more control in the species viewer. But you can see on the back over here, the brownish spots. The markings on the back, you can see a couple of stripes going on the spine. If I'm looking carefully, we can see it on the legs as well. I don't see anything on the head, but what we can see, this is something I realized just now, is that in this specifically position, we can see the grayish also has some little bit of blue in it, more in the body. As you can see, the head has more green in it, which is unique. I've never seen that before. It's really cool. So that is just the base one. We're going to check all these skins and as well the two special skins we have. And we start with the... I've just forgot. We're going to start with the Yukon River. That's normally how I do it. It's just the first one. It's been a couple of days between my videos. But yeah, the Rana... brown, and then we go to Gel Corona, and as you can see, it changes something more than just the color. You can also see that it looks like, you can now definitely see it a bit better, but it is more of a grayish brown, and it looks like it's a different pattern. I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like it. Or the first one is not. Yeah, I think it's just a different pattern. You look at the back, small spots, large spots, so definitely different. Beside that, the head is also changing. So Rana is giving the green tone to it and a brownish tone on top of the head as well. That's cool. To me, it looks more purple as well now. That's a nice color. Then we have Lithobates, which is also a darker brown. Compared to that, it is also a large like pattern location also around the neck and top of the head. It is the same colorish, but also some more grayish in it. I'm not sure. Sometimes patterns change a lot. You can see that the brown on top with the marking down its neck a bit more disappears here. Only the edge, as you can see, is like green. I think that it has a gray inner color and the brownish borders. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Not sure. We can definitely check it out on a different skin. Then we have the green Polgrana, which is visible enough. Yeah, compared to the first three, you can see them, but this one is really standing out. Brown, green on the front legs. It's mostly on top of it, the neck and the head, because that's at the most longest part. Where you can just add patterns, just saying it like that. Otherwise, it may sound weird. But the green, like it, on the head as well. Really cool. Then we have Papurana, which is a black purplish. You can see it's more blackish, like charcoal colored. It has this brownish pattern on top of the head. That's nice. And then we have Balaophylax, which is a light color. You can see it. It's a bit like sandy, brownish. We got gray on top on the head. As the color already implied, it has to be grayish. Sometimes it's not exactly, but they have this tiny bit of extra coloring on top of it. Something like that. And then we have the neutral one, which is, it's not bad. I think this is even more the normal Brachio than the Rana one, but let's start with Sonoran Desert if it's about the other possibilities we have. So we have this brown-orange coloration for the Brachiosaurus. Looks cool. Reminds me of a more colorful variation of the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. We're adding the Rana to it, and it just gives a little bit more brown spots. I mean, mostly spots. And some green in the head itself. Chalcorana is a brownish color. You can see some difference. You can see some more dark browner areas. The neck, it's not jumping out of it, but looks okay. Lithobates is easier to see because of the yellowish border around the pattern itself. The head as well, a little bit of greenish. It's green yellowish. Okay. The green, not that great, but you can definitely see it's green on top of it. The head looks okay. That looks nice. Huh. Then we have the Papurana, which changes the coloration of the Sonoran Desert to a more darker version of it. As you can see, it definitely makes it more darker. Love the head with the more grayish, like dark purplish, blackish. I'm not sure what it is, but it's one of those three at least. Really cool. I like this one. And then we have the Balaophylax. On the head is really cool. I wish the color, the gray color, was continuing on the rest of the body. That makes it a bit more disappointing, but Okay. Then we go to Death Valley, which is it's a bit of a greenish color. It has some green. It also has some sand brown in it, but it definitely looks more green to me. Well, Orana, you don't see the green on the head, but you can see the change in a bit more of the body. See some of the markings there, the pattern markings, small, but they are there. Chalcorana makes it more expanding. You can see it on the back. You can see the brown on the head, not bad. Little Bates. I think it's like some of those dinosaurs that have combinations that are you can see there's a difference, but they're not really working out. I'm not sure what the intention was behind it, but I've said it a couple of times already that sometimes they could have more options. Like, I know that we have different variations, but we love to see really different things like bright red, dark red markings, something like that. It would be really cool to see. That's what I love about Prehistoric Kingdom, that have different. They do not have like combinations what is unique to Jurassic World Evolution, but they definitely have like you have different dinosaur combination of variations. That's the word I'm looking for, variations. We can do it here as well, but it's just a little bit slightly different ones. Like, oh yeah, Brutus has is lighter of color, and Andy is a little bit more darker, something like that. As you can see, the green, it adds some a bit more green to it, more darker green. Not bad. I do like this one. This is a really good pattern. It's like a little bit of roasting on top of the. It sounds weird thinking about dinosaurs and roasting the skin, but it's like if you have like a little bit of roasting, if you get your chicken and you're baking your chicken, you can see a little bit of darkening already. That's something I see like here, like the charcoal idea. That's maybe the better way to say it. But I really do like this. This is a nice color, really cool. And then we have Pelophylax, which is also cool because of the head. I love the head color on the pattern itself. Maybe not with the green, but it's not bad. The rest is, as you can see, a little bit different. But the Great Sandy Desert, which is a gray. It's less bluish gray compared to the Yukon River. It has a little bit of a sandy belly and the underneath of the body. Looks cool. Rana is definitely showing up on this skin. As you can see on top of there. And also the greenish tint on the head. Really nice. Same goes for Chalcorana. See, some skins just have it better than the others. The patterns are working better. This one's looking cool. You can definitely see the markings. The head has the brown. I like this one. This is really a nice one. Cool. Awesome. Little Bates. Makes it a little bit lighter. Also really good and visible. On the head, not as much, but you can definitely see it. The green of Pultgrana. Looking good. I like this one. That's nice. It's like a swampy. It's been walking around in the swamp a bit more. And it was drying up, but this backside, his behind, was more in the sun, so drying up easier. And the Papurana is really cool. Again, gives this the dark vibe of it. The head. Nice. Pelophylax also looking good. Light on top of the body, the neck, and on top of the head it's more dark gray. Cool. Nice. Champlain. A green. We get the green ones then. We already had a greenish sand color, but we got at least 4 more. So Champlain Valley. I like this. I like this for a Brachiosaurus. Like the green swamp, you know. I like that. Papurana Rana is the one I'm selecting now. A bit different. You can see different green on top of the hat now, as you can see here. Chalcorana, bit more brown in it, not bad, but not that interesting. Little Bates. You can see it on the body, but that's it. This one is not that visible. It gives a different green, as you can see on the neck over there. It's even more swampy green, like an army green swamp, something like that. Papurana is really cool. That is really cool. That looks even more like it has taken a dip in the swamp. And then we have Pelophylax, which is not bad. I like this pattern as well. Nice. Then we go to Salar del Huasco, which is a more darker green color, but elements of like sandy, whitish sand, light brownish, beige, something like that. Rana, not that interesting. Top of the hat, you can see the green again. The brown is cool. Makes it different immediately. Top of the hat. The body. The little base is nice. Because they have like a combination of pattern and skin that is something you can see in the franchise. Top of the hat looks nice. The green makes it way different. Let's see. Well, no, not really. Never mind. I thought it was different, but not really working. Well, it does on the head, as you can see. That's the only part I noticed immediately now. Bit on the back, but Papurana, not bad. Again, I think this is the best pattern at this point. Followed by this one. This one's also really good. I have to my thumbsticks are just dropping down a bit more. So there we go. Also a nice combination. I like that one. Yeah. All right, we got another green, the Limpopo River, which is a different green, bit more vivid green. You can see Rana on top of it better than the previous one. Especially on the neck and and around the shoulder area. Chalcorana looks okay on the head, but the body not so much. Little Bates is nice. You can see the pattern. It's not that clear from a distance, but the green. This green is visible. Chalcorana is visible. That looks okay. Papurana, again, really cool. And the Pelophylax. Yeah, it's nice. I like the head. I keep saying it, but the head is nice. The gray on top of it. That's really nice. We go to the Killian Mountains, which is a white body, the albino version. It's a nice white coloration. I like it. A little bit of green on just the color itself. It has some green elements in it. Rana gives a patterning on the shoulders and the behind of the lower parts of the neck, not so much on the head. You can see more green on it. I think that's definitely visible. It's even more greenish. Not bad. Chalcorana, which is cool because of the brown. And then you can see the darker gray underneath on the neck, going down a bit on the body. That's not bad. I like this one. Little Bates is really light, but you can see it. I mean, if you watch this in high quality, I guess you can see it. Some greenish, still the same. Then we got Pulgarana, which is more green on it, which is nice. That is nice. I like the hat. The patterns on the hat are the best, in my opinion. Ooh, I like this one. This is really cool. That is nice. Dark. More darker in the face as well. Nice. Pelophylax also really cool on the head. Like a marking. I like the head markings way more than the rest. Okay, then we go to, we got the Yukon, we go to Svalbard, which should be more blackish. It's darker than the Yukon River, as you can see. Yukon is more, has a purplish blue glance over it. Svalbard is more darker. It's nice, it's one of the more realistic colors, I guess. Papurana, greenish on the head, the body. Brown from Chalcorana, looks cool. Litterbates, oh that's nice. I like litterbates on this one. That's nice, really cool. Bulgarana, the green, also suiting. And it's not many times we have a green pattern that I really like on multiple skins. And Papurana, which is just really cool. This is really nice. Pelophylax, also nice brown, more dark grey on top of the head. This is something I would like to see as well. Nice. Let's go to another green, the Amazon rainforest. There are a lot of green in it, and green is in some cases really cool, but too much green is not. You can have a combination of 4 green Brachiosaurus in your enclosure, something like that, but it's a nice green to be fair. Yeah, my cursor is going down every time. Let me just quickly... If you have this issue with your PlayStation controller or Xbox controller, depending on where you play the game on, maybe you play it on PC with a console controller, not mine. But sometimes, especially with the PlayStation 5, I've never had this issue that much with PS4. But the PS5 controllers have sometimes this pulling back or suddenly changing everything. Hope it's a little bit too fast. But yeah, that's kind of an issue. Just pull it a little bit upward, rotate it a couple of times, maybe blow in it. I think there's cat hair maybe in it. But I never had that issue so much with the PS4. Well, the Rana looks not that interesting. A little bit on the back, that's all. We got the Chalcorana. Brown is really good on top of the head. I like that. Rest, not that interesting. You can see grey markings on the back, on the shoulder parts. Little baits. Well, you can see the markings at the back there. You can also see it on the neck. A bit of greyish look on the head, if I'm correctly. No, not really. Bulgarana is adding more green to it. It gives a little bit of more color variation to it. I like that. And of course we have Papurana, which is less darker due to the green, it seems. The green is really getting nice out of it. I would love to see this in a toy. Would you buy this if this was the Brachiosaurus look for the new Jurassic World toy franchise or something, or toy line? Looks really cool. I like to have a little bit of different colors if I want to have something. I don't think I would buy immediately because first of all, I don't have money for that. It's a really expensive time these days. I don't have the money for this to buy it. I don't have the room for it because I got more Star Wars than Jurassic World. And I think the last time I bought something Jurassic World or Jurassic Park related, I can't even remember. I got all my figures for Jurassic Park, like the flying large pteranodon, stuff like that. Pachy, Velociraptor, stuff like those. Pelophylax, nice on the head. Body, a little bit more variation on there, but the head is really cool. Nice looking. Let's go to the last two, which are color variations. Here we go. Oh, this is a weird one. That reminds me of the Vivid one. We also still have, I always have my phone on it, looking up the Brachiosaurus skins from the previous game. Every time when I'm doing this, I forget about them already, because there are elements coming back from the first game, but they changed a lot. And then you forget totally about the previous one. I will make a video, I've said that before, I will make a video to try to get the older skins in the game. Let's see how we can make the combinations work. But the mangrove forest is blue. It has green on it, as you can see, because mangrove should have a little bit of green. It also looks like purple on top of the head. That's really cool. The face is purple, the rest of the body is more grey bluish, a bit of green in it. That's a nice looking skin. That is one without the pattern that is looking really cool already. The Rana, it's a little bit more green on brown on top of it. More color combos. Chalcorana is okay. The hat looks really cool. It has this brown orange in it now. The purple, the green, the grey or the darker color. Looks really cool. It's nice. Litterbates. The yellowish brown going downwards. Nice. The Pilgrana, we adding more green to it if we're using this. The hats are the best part. I have to be honest about it. Brachiosaurus has the best skin with Papurana. That is just... It's like someone has been tattooed. You know, some people that have the tattoos on the throat part, under the chin, maybe the chin with it, going down to the body. Maybe you've seen it. I don't know. Well, it's a common thing among like some people in the tattoo world. It reminds me of this. That's really nice. And the Pelophylax, which is adding more gray on top of the head and more brownish colors on the body. Also really nice combination. This is like a Vivid. If they had a DNA added from specific birds and they have all these colors in their body on the patterns and it looks so cool. That's nice. Okay, last one of the normal skin combinations, which is Gambia River Basin. Compared to Sonora Desert, because some dinosaurs have like slightly different, but this one is just way more darker. It has this nice red-brown color, lighter on the belly. Had something specific? Not really. No, that looks nice. Rana, you can see it on the body, the brown spots. You can even see more locations where I didn't see it before. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right place. A little bit of green on top of the head. Nice, looks cool. Chakurana, adding more brown that we've seen on the head, on the body. Nice. I think this dinosaur is it's nice. I say nice a lot, I guess, today. Little Bates is cool. Also, way more visible than other skin colors. The brownish. I like this one. The green. Not as much that I like it as the other ones, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I like the head. The green in it, but it's like the dark red-brown. If it was yellow, was better, for example, like that. We make it a little bit more darker with Papurana. We'll see for some difference. Did a bird just flew against the window? Not sure if you guys heard that, but I heard like a thump and I saw a little bird flying around my balcony. Maybe. Probably my cat is already sitting next to the window, my bedroom, watching it. And we got the Pelophylax. Gives a nice thing. I like Pelophylax on this one the best. Because of the grey and then the lighter body parts. That's really nice. So, we got two more. And it's changing the whole dinosaur itself. Maybe not the first one, but especially the second one. So let's first check the first one. You have to load it in. And I'm not sure how much different it is, but But this is the oh, we have to select it though. Let's switching to this. But this is the Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus we know, and it's the first dinosaur we ever seen like full picture in full frame. And it's this nice color. It has gray, the brown sandy color. It's just, I love it. It looks like they even added more texture to it. It looks like that. The neck itself and stuff like that. I want to check it. Well, it's a different. It looks like a different. It's way more thicker, thicker. Sometimes the th pronunciation's just bad. And then we have the 2001 Brachiosaurus, which is really different compared to the previous one. It has a whole different head. You can see smaller comb on top of it. It has this nice, this is what I like to see in patterns. It has this nice color combination. The base color is like green, and it has the red and white stripes. These are patterns we want to see. And I know these kind of skins are unique compared to what we can make, but I would love to see more of these. Really, really cool. So I'm going to hop on the adventure of selecting my top 3 for this, and then I will be back as soon as possible. So hang on and be right back. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves the number 3 of the Brachiosaurus skin combinations, pattern combinations, and it is a tough one for me. I know about the patterns with the color combinations of the skin. It was not easy to do this. I even interrupted my video. Just normally I just record in a one go, but I just interrupted it because otherwise it's a little bit too big to upload towards my my editor. And but so eventually I selected the Sonora Desert, the orange-brown color, as the number 3 skin, combined with Paleophylax. The gray on top of the head is really cool. I love the gray on top of it. The rest of the body not as interesting as much, but it's just the head that gives me like, yes, I will use this in a desert park, for example. Gives it just something else than just one color, you know? So this is my number 3. I like it. But there are 2 more I do like, and we're going to check that one out now. So for number 2. And the number 2 is going to be the mangrove forest and the chalcorama combination. And again, because of the head area, just the purple, the green, the dark gray around the blackish pattern just down the throat area. Orange, we see blue. We have so many colors in this. It's really cool. This is like an attraction. People will come for it for the colors for this one. If you have 2 different areas with Brachiosaurus, you got the blank ones because this is the Brachiosaurus. And then we have one in a different area, more jungle-ish, with more dinosaurs roaming around together, like herbivores with different bright colors. Brachiosaurus would be part of that. It's the big one. And it looks really cool. I love the colors. Normally, I do not like weird combinations, but this one is just giving me, like, bird vibes, you know? Because the body is pretty much normal, but then you look to the head and you're like, yeah, it gets the attention. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. So, as number 2, let's go for the last one. And for the number 1 in my top 3, it's gonna be the Death Valley and Papurana. It's not a surprise that I'm going for the Papurana one because of the dark, like charred color, like the brownish. It definitely changes the pattern or the skin. I'm sorry, the skin of the dinosaur a lot, and I like the head. It gives me like specific Jurassic Park vibes as well, with the coloration and something you can see the toy line. It's really cool in the head. I like the brown-ish layout over the green. it makes it so cool. It is really cool. So this is my number one at this point. And yeah, this is kind of like I said, if you go back to other dinosaurs, I think Ankylosaurus was okay, but dinosaurs like the Amargasaurus and the Apatosaurus, so far alongside with Brachiosaurus, were not that interesting if it's about skins and combinations. I have to say Baryonyx from last time also had some nice looking ones, but they're not really. Some have, yeah, I mean, how to say that, how to express what I'm thinking in Dutch. But the thing is, it's just I'm missing some colors. I'm saying it more than I should probably because I love the work they put into this game. But who knows? Maybe we see it in a new update, or we even get a patch where we got more color combinations. Who knows? They might be working on something. This is a game that is having a great opportunity for some new stuff, especially if we've seen the first game how many new things we got, and now we got even more. So that's really cool. The Brachiosaurus in total, I haven't done anything with the other ones, I guess. For what kind of color, I think, or a number. But I give it like this whole dinosaur and all the kind of combinations we can make. I will give the Brachiosaurus a 6 out of 10. It's not high, but it's also not low. It's nice, but it's not specifically interesting at some points. You know what I mean? Other dinosaurs might have better chances. For example, the Albertosaurus had a nice combination, really nice combinations, and those are already an 8, for example. So, Brachiosaurus, 6 out of 10. So, guys, thank you so much for watching for another cosmetic showcase video we've done. And keep an eye out for the upcoming ones because we got a lot more. We're going for the Camarasaurus. You can see Camarasaurus already sitting here. Camarasaurus, another sauropod is probably, I'm not sure. I haven't checked many of the Camarasaurus, but Camarasaurus was my favorite sauropod in the first game. Definitely because of the patterns. So I'm really curious how it's going to be with the Camarasaurus in Jurassic World Evolution 2. For now, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you just liked the video, also thumbs down and let me know. I can always use those information to get better at it and to just give a heads up to what I should do next or how I should do it. Opinions are always nice to hear. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe if you want to see more of these showcase videos. Also, let me know in the comments, and a couple of people are really showing off their interest in what kind of skin combinations. Let me know what you think is your favorite number one pattern and skin for the Brachiosaurus. For now, enjoy your lovely day, and we see each other next time. Bye bye.